All right, folks. So another chart that I think is really important to be paying attention to right now is the VIX. So this is the volatility index for the S&P 500. So normally what happens is when this thing is going up, the markets are coming down. So a couple things I want to point out on this. You can see the last time this thing went on a parabolic move, it hit 60, was back in April. You guys remember April? That was when the lows were in, right? That was the lows of the market. If you guys were buying down here on the S&P 500 back in April, you made a whole bunch of money this year. Okay, you made a ton of money. So one good general rule, okay, and something to pay attention to is when this thing approaches that 30 zone, even like it did right here in October, like it did right here in March, like it did back here in December of 2024, that is normally the range where it tops out at, right around 30. So we're sitting at around 23, 24. The thing that I find weird right now in today's market, today's November 19th, is that there's no real reason we're going down. Right? In April, it was because of the uncertainty of tariffs. But right now, there's not a lot of stuff that's going on that we should be bearish about. Okay, at least not that is blatantly obvious. So I think we're going to find a top here around 30, just like we did back here in 2025. Normally, when it spikes like this, okay, there's some kind of weird event going on. There's no weird event going on. So I think the market selling off is simply just profit taking right now. So when this VIX here, this volatility index, prints a red dot here, I think that's when we're going to be at the bottom. I've already started to add to my positions here right around 24 because I just don't see it unless something crazy happens over the next couple days and something happens. That's what will cause it to spike. But the fact that the blue wave is all the way up here is normally, that tells me that we're pretty close to a topping part on the VIX. Okay, again, there's no real reason we should be selling off. It's simply just profit taking because, again, the people that bought in April, guys, they're up a massive amount. Okay, they were buying down here at 500. Okay, they're up a big amount, almost 50% on the year. So this is just profit taking right now. Hang in there, folks. Hang in there. This is not a place where you want to sell. This is where we want to hold or simply buy more.